Alright, let's see if the audio is getting picked up or not. Because we were having some audio trouble last stream. And that'll be a pretty big thing going forward. Oh, we're back. We have Mike again. Sekiro, returning the mic. Nice. I guess let's get straight to it. 17 vitality, 9 attack power, and 36 hours in. Why'd you change the YouTube title? I'm sad. I changed it because you became proud really, really quick. I didn't think it would be that quick. I thought it would take a little longer than that. And the video needs to earn views, of course, so I changed it to something that would rack in the views. Thought it would take a few more days before that one would catch on. But you know what? I respect the hustle. Thanks for putting my name, though. Of course. You're easily among the elite cronies. I don't know about a lot better. This one might put us in our place for a while. Don't be surprised if nothing gets done this stream. Especially since there's not really anywhere else we can go. We basically just have to brute force it. Not sure how many beads we're missing though. Honestly, not sure whether this version or his regular version are like, I don't know, are crazier. Seems more aggressive here. What's going on? This isn't you. Certified botted, unfortunately. got stuck in the fucking pillar. Stay square. I don't know, I made some very mediocre steak. Nah, no sides or anything. It was just a couple bits of steak. Blessed yesterday though. Had Chinese food. That shit was fine. Our power went out, so I wasn't at work very long. Nah, definitely not. There's just no world where that place is worth dying over. Oh no, I ain't seen him again. Not sure if I will. Will be a pain in the ass though. Honestly, not sure. I need a scientist to figure that one out for me. I'm neither attractive nor interested, so only God knows what it could be. Yeah, nah, that's for sure the wildest thing that someone's ever said to me. Like, don't get me wrong, I've had other, like, you know, weird incidents. Over the phone, back when I used to work at my old job, people always thought I was woman. They would constantly be like, yes, ma'am, ma'am this, ma'am that. Like, I guess I just sound very feminine over the fucking phone or something. And this one dude, he thought I was woman and immediately was just like, asking me to fart into the phone and shit and ask what my farts smell like. And I was like, dude, I'm not even a woman, bro. This is like really bad for you. This is like sad already, but then it's like extra sad because I'm not even a woman. Bro, they was trying to piss you off. No, like genuinely, a lot of people think I'm an actual woman. And I know that because I've had some of them get mad. Like they come up to the store and they're mad that their order was wrong or something like that, or that the cooks made their food wrong, or the DoorDasher didn't pass it out right, you know, something like that. And they'll come up here all angry and they'll go to my manager and they'll be like, I talked to a woman on the phone, blah, 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 blah. And I'm just kind of sitting there laughing because I'm like, dude, the manager's never gonna fucking ask me about this. They're gonna go looking for the woman that you talked to on the phone. So they can go do that. Guy calls in one time, tries to order 2 chicken breasts with absolutely no seasoning and nothing else. And then he hangs up before I can even confirm the order. And then he pulls up, and when I tell him that we don't have his order because he never like confirmed that he's actually coming to pay for it and everything, he was like, I'm not now. What the hell was the point of me calling the woman on the phone? And he went off and on and on and on and on forever, fucking bitching and moaning about how he couldn't get his chicken breasts and how he had to wait for them to cook now because the person on the phone didn't take his order. You don't sound too feminine? Is it because of the mic or the phone you used? Well, it was over the work phone that we had there. So there's that. But also, over at my new job, I've only ever answered the drive-thru like one time because I don't understand our POS systems. They're so much more confusing than my old jobs. But I fucking answered and immediately the dude thought I was a woman. It was the same. It's always, hello ma'am? Yes ma'am, can I get blah 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 blah? I'm just like, okay. I don't even bother correcting you. I don't even bother correcting you. It would take too much effort to go out of my way. I'm just like, you live in this world where I'm somehow a woman. Wouldn't that be a nice world to live in? There are other, I guess, reasons or things where people assume I'm a woman or compare me to a woman. I don't know, maybe it's just a weird thing. I once was with a lesbian that liked me because I was almost like a girl to her. That was an interesting experience. I'm just gonna leave that one there. Fucking hell yeah, brother. Oh, brother, I have no idea. Maybe my effeminate charm, you know? Who fucking knows? God, they're kicking my ass. I don't know. Like, maybe it's the subtle things. Who's to say? Who's to say? You don't even LARP as a woman on purpose. No, it's funny, I don't really go out of my way. It just comes naturally, I guess. See, other than the voice thing, which I genuinely don't even have an explanation for that, I couldn't tell you how that one works out. But other than the voice thing, like most of the, I guess, IRL indicators, people wouldn't even know about or wouldn't even be aware of, and they still just come to that conclusion. Someone said I could see you as a woman one time, unprompted, and I was just like, that's an interesting thing to say to someone. I'm assuming you still get mistaken right now too. Honestly, because I'm not using like any like phone systems enough or anything, enough to get mistaken for it, I don't. Like if I were to answer spam calls on my, or like telemarketers and shit, a lot of them will answer with hello ma'am whenever they hear me at first too. So I don't know. It might just be a phone thing. Over the phone, I just magically transition. I have the power to mimic a female voice, but only over the phone. I'm like the worst X-Men. I don't know, you could arguably say that I dress effeminate. But I would honestly just say that that's because it's a fashion sense that there's just more women that prefer than men, rather than it being a gendered thing. What's your drip? I wear a lot of like uh astrological and theological shit. I have on my Instagram I have tons of pictures of like different shirts and shit that I wear. It'd be hard to describe it, but it's like celestial patterns and shit like that. I wear a lot of jewelry. Some hipster shit. I don't know. I think people that wear it to be posers, I guess, maybe. But I don't know. I appreciate it because I've always loved like studying myth and religion and magic and all that shit. And it fits that vibe. To me, the difference is I could point to the symbols and sigils and shit on the shirts and actually identify their meanings and what their purpose is. Whereas, like, I don't know, a random hoe on the street is probably just wearing it because it looks cool. And it's like, that's cool enough, but it's not the same. Like some of them are like blah 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 astrological symbols, but that's not like the only shit. Let me pull up pictures on my phone real quick. Like this one is just a stylized version of the solar system. This one is a stylized version of the sun and moon. I forget, were you one of the ones that joined the Discord? So I could post it there. Again, I mean, I do just have an Instagram. My Instagram is publicly available. Like planets and galaxies and shit. I mean, not like fully, kinda. I guess you'd really just have to see. Send. Yeah, I forget. Are you in my Discord? Are you one of the ones that joined? What is it? I can find a link, I guess, real quick. Oh yeah, well I was gonna say the server is in my posts if you just want to find it there. I was gonna go find a link to the server, but that works too. It's not really active. In fact, it's completely dead. Only like 2 people have joined it. But I could, I don't know. The invite is invalid. Could have swore that one was supposed to be one of the ones set to never expire. But oh well, I can copy the link to it. Alright. I'll send a link. And then just look under, what's it called? Under hobby stuff. I'll take some screenshots real quick. Invite is still invalid. The one that I just sent is considered invalid? That's weird. That shouldn't be happening. Okay, let's see here. Invite to server. Generate new link. Okay, here we go. This one is a new link. It should hopefully work. Well, I should have like one good picture on here. I just have like a ton of them lined up. Invite is still invalid. I don't understand how that's even possible. What's your Discord username? I can actually invite you personally through your username. I can use the old magics to cheat the system. Oh, hey, I'm looking at the wrong. I know what I should do. It'll be under. Oh boy, I sure do love looking at my old posts. It doesn't make me want to find a new place to live. Not in any way. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, I sent you a friend request on the old cord. Right. Oh, here we go. I have it lined up in that picture. Not the best picture though. Added you? Okay, yeah, I'll add you to the server then. Let's see here. I already forgot. Here we go. And then a good handful of them are under the, here, I'll just ping you. But yeah, so it's basically a style that is not worn by very many men. Rather than it necessarily being super feminine, I would say. Yeah, the tree growing out of a skull. Oh, I almost emptied that. That would have made me cry so much if I had done that. That was almost a top 10 career-ending mistake. But what was I saying? Yeah, that's a nice one. I have that on a jacket as well. More than just on a shirt. I like the Eva shirt. I wish I had one that was just, what's her name? Asuka, though. I'm not gonna lie, bro. She's just the fucking coolest. the whole show would just be solved if they were fucking nice to each other. Like if they didn't all three just completely fucking suck for different reasons, which like, you know, trauma's a bitch. Because yeah, she's stuck up, but she is genuinely that good, bro. She is that guy. She like 1v7s the fucking advanced Ava units. She's genuinely right, and Shinji is just a bitch, and every time she calls him out on it, she's right. Like, you can't make me root against her, bro, because she's right all the time. Tries to kill herself, ends up in a coma for like 3 months, wakes back up, immediately 1v7s for like 15 fucking minutes while Shinji cries like a bitch. Like, okay. And you want me to believe she's wrong for thinking she's that guy. Like, okay. We'll see. On one of my little cubbies, I have basically my little trophy stand, I guess you could call it. And it has the doll from Bloodborne, who's adorable. It's like a cute little chibi version. And then right behind her is a Asuka figurine. The other thing is, obviously, as a redhead, every time I'm watching her, I'm just like, dude, I'm literally her, bro. Like, I'm also totally a fucking super prodigy, bro. Teach me German. I can do that. Ah, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. I overpaid for this one. I paid like $60 for it, and then found it for like half the price, not even a week later. What? No, red hair is not a traditionally Jewish trait, I don't believe. I'm pretty sure Jews are traditionally brown of hair and eye. Being a redhead is more like a Celtic thing. Scottish, Irish, in my case Irish. Actually, it's funny because if I remember correctly, in World War II, the Nazis were like low key down with the Irish. It didn't go both ways, obviously. The Irish weren't like, damn, I would love to be a Nazi. But the Nazis were just like, yeah, okay, you know, you're alright. The only reason I know that is because I read like a book in middle school, and it's about some fucking spy who's like from Ireland or Scotland or some shit, who goes to like France during the occupation. It's like a whole fucking ordeal. Oh, dude, speaking of random fucking school books that you'd be reading in like middle school and shit, what is it called? Like the Among the Hidden series with the fucking population police and shit, dude. Iconic. Where's my lighter? You know how to speak Gaelic? I don't, and I will never be able to. I can't even learn simple languages. And honestly, even though we have like a little bit of Irish in us, we're closer to our Romanian heritage than we are our Irish heritage, really. Other than name wise, there's a lot of, you know, a lot of those kind of names. Where the fuck is my lighter? Still think there's some shit. All I'm saying is, if there is, it better make me really good at like performing Kabbalah. I need to be on some fucking esoteric Jewish mysticism type beat. Fucking me lighter! Every minute without a lighter, 200 children die in Africa in need of food. Save the children. Buy a lighter. Empty. Empty. Fucking empty. Life with no lighter. Is it even worth living? So I actually don't believe that Kabbalah would be considered black magic. Most of it is just pretty standard stuff. Black magic is more like your demonology and your shit like that. Your summoning and controlling demons and all, creating sigils and like things of that nature. Honestly, like the only reason I stream the type of games that I do is because my interest in games comes from my personal interests. Everything about my life is kind of wrapped up together in one indescribable thing that I don't have a word for. Like my fashion sense that I can't quite name is kind of like based on the same sort of vibe that I would never be able to put to words. Esoteric is probably the closest I could get. But the world is not full of a lot of esoteric baddies, so it is a lonely world. What that dude at the parking lot? What do you mean? one point, one of the alternate channels that I had was actually just devoted to going over, like, the lore and shit of, the world building that I work on. I deleted that channel because I was not happy with it. It was like a podcast that I was basically filming out of my closet back then. I was my own lore channel, which you gotta getting ahead of the curve. Imagine if FromSoft did that. No need for body video. Just watch FromSoft's official theory video. Why are you guessing about the game you created? I don't know. We may never know. No, I thought that the reason I deleted it was because I thought that A, it felt cringy, because I just did not want to be on camera like that. B, I felt like I would definitely be wasting my time. And C, it felt like there was not enough context. I made like 2 or 3 videos for that channel, and then scrapped it. And it was a pain in the ass to set up, because I had to move all the decorations and shit that I used as like props into the closet anytime I wanted to do it. So I had to move all these like bottles and fucking skulls and shit like that. Huge pain in the ass. Honestly though, it might be interesting to do as like an unlisted video thing later on. Like create a little side channel specifically for dicking around, just to share among the people that work on the projects. Maybe that would help them understand better instead of having to read about it low-key. Or I can post it on my my dev channel actually, as unlisted videos. I think by far the most effeminate I've probably ever looked was back there in October. With the mask on, where you can't really see your face, and then I had longer hair back then, and my hair was just softer. My hair was just better back then. It was fluffy, it was soft, and fucking cheap, like, puffy, I don't know. My hair is not that good anymore. I must have had, like, fucking heaven itself as my conditioner. I'll never know what brand it was, like, magically fucking giving me angelic hair. Bitches would come up just to want to play with my hair. Fun times. I have no idea. I really think it must have just been the brand of conditioner I was using. It's literally the GOAT. yeah. No, I had to try to make like a conscious effort to stop ordering food so much. Instead, I Amazon ordered groceries, so that it's like ordering food but for several times instead of ordering fucking every time I want food. And that way I still get to be lazy enough to go anywhere. All my money goes towards food. It used to go towards food and collecting shit. But then I started to have so much shit, my ex didn't like how much stuff we had. So I stopped buying shit, and then I just never really started buying shit again afterwards. So now it's just all food. I just buy nothing but food. Is that good or bad? I mean, I don't know. Kind of neither. It's also that, like, I'd be going to the store and I don't see as many things that are as interesting. But that's not, like, all of it. Like, one of the places I used to go a lot was Hobby Lobby, because she always needed shit. And since I was already going with her, I started finding shit that I needed there as well. But now it's like I don't really feel like bothering to go back there, because I don't really need to go there for that much stuff anymore. And the stuff that I could get from there, it's just like, do I really need to go there right now? I don't know, it's like a number of things. Like, I haven't made candles in like a year now. If I were to pick that back up, obviously I'd need to go back to the store and get more materials, but I don't know, it's funny. There's always been such a huge disconnect between the different platforms that I'm on. They've always been like very separated sides. video title DS2 Gender Reassignment Surgery Speedrun, and it's just how fast you can get to the coffin that changes your gender. Oh god, I love being a YouTuber. Who knew it was that easy? Foolish trans people. Why hadn't you considered laying down in a coffin sooner than this? Oh no. Oh no. It's very morbid. Link that you could make there. We're not gonna make that link. God, that would be a peak live stream though. I might do that. How many people would watch that? I would hope all of my subscribers. I would hope all 275 would tune in all at once to watch that. It'd be like that moment where Michael Jackson was like fucking standing there just aura farming for like a minute straight while the crowd cheered. This is the one moment my entire audience would like lock in all at once and be like, damn, I gotta see this. How hard is it to get there? It's not that hard, right? Like, you can get there right off the bat. You might need a branching door, though. I don't know if you do. God, the funniest idea I've ever come up with. Owl on my father till I break the Shinogi code. Oh. Life. It's tragic life. I'm gonna add that to my video ideas list. So that's genuinely peak. Just 2 people. Man, I wanted to be at the Fountainhead Palace like 2 streams ago. What an outrageous detour. Wait. never get damn water. The real reason I was made a dude instead of a woman is because God had to nerf me. He knew I'd be too powerful as a woman. Number one Souls-like e-girl so fast. I would just top the charts. It's bad stuff. Much draining the wall. See, on the one hand, that may be true, but there's one other thing to consider, though, which is that we're only on the search for a limited amount of time, and we should probably spend that time trying to enjoy it to the fullest. There's a lot of flavors out there to savor and enjoy during your limited time on this planet. I'm more of a savor my desserts before they're gone kind of guy. It's the dude's name from JJK. Beam fucking hair. I'll think of it. Give me a sec. I'll think of it. I'll think of it. Oh my god. It's like right there. What is he? What is it? What is his fucking name? What is his name? Ah! The numbers, Mason. What is it? I'm trying to picture his name, but all I can picture is that fucking song, Jane, that plays in all the edits of him. I can't picture his goddamn name right now. It'll come to me in like 2 hours. Yeah, no, don't get me wrong. I think they're a scam. I think like DoorDash and all these apps, they're a trick to make people that don't feel like going out waste way too much money. And I'll tell you why. Right? It's not good for the restaurant because the restaurant greedily prioritizes those over the actual in-house orders to try to make as much money as physically possible. So it slows everything down and nothing is getting done as productively, and that's pretty much every restaurant that does this. The DoorDashers are rude as fuck. They're not really getting paid enough to be doing it. Like, it's bad for everyone involved. You're overpaying, the person doing it is being underpaid, fucking the companies that are doing it are being greedy, and they're skimming, like, their regular paying customers out of the attention that they deserve on their product to haphazardly mass produce all this trash. But I think there's actually something worse than that. Ghost kitchens. I personally fucking despise these things. If you've never heard of it, they're probably one of the most evil restaurant practices going on right now, and it's baffling. We had one in our restaurant, and it made me mad. It made me mad doing them, honestly. It's these like tech startup and crypto type companies that like aren't even like restaurant companies or anything. And they either buy these big warehouses where they set up like 20 different kitchens that each run a restaurant in air quotes that does DoorDash deliveries, or they find pre-existing restaurants and they run their restaurant out of its kitchen by having these workers make the food for no additional pay for this other company. And if you're buying this food on like DoorDash or anything, you don't know that you're not buying from a real restaurant. Like you don't know that you're buying from some other restaurant that's producing some fake company's food or whatever, or that you're buying from a warehouse that mass produces like 20 different fake restaurant foods. Like you don't know that. It's a baffling practice. We ran like 3 different ones in my restaurant over the time that I was there at my old job. Half the times we didn't even have the ingredients. The pictures on like the websites and on the shit looked nothing like our food because it just wasn't. It wasn't made with our ingredients. Like it made me mad, dude. It was like the biggest scam ever. And it's like a big problem everywhere. And if you're like a small business, like let's say you open a little taco restaurant, how are you supposed to compete with like a warehouse that's mass producing 6 different fake taco restaurants that are all the exact same food? Like you can't. You get buried underneath all these other restaurants that aren't even real. I could rant about that shit for hours. Honestly, just like, why? Welcome to the stream, Trelana. I'm not as like educated how deep the rabbit hole goes, but you can like look up ghost kitchens and see like the controversy behind them. We're chilling right now, trying to beat the Owl Father. I don't think we're gonna. LARPing, honestly. What is his name? I cannot think of his name. Highest cursed energy output. Really loves dessert. What is his fucking name? Oh my god, it's like right there. Damn. Fucking my daylight. Damn. Willies, the other wolf. I don't know. This is the kind of skill issue that just really needs to naturally be overcome, honestly. It's only a matter of time. If we don't overcome it now, it's just gonna be a continuous issue. We just gotta learn the rhythm. I have to look up his name. Ryu Ishigori, why the fuck could I not think of that? Ryu. That's so... It was like right there, but it just wasn't clicking. Yo, I genuinely might be the only diver. I think his name's Diver. No. I'm gonna have to look up his name now, too. Guy with the orbital Shikigami technique. I might genuinely be the only person that wanted to see his fight animated instead of him getting one shot. He gets one shot in the manga too, but I was really hoping they would find a way to like drag it out into like at least like a minute or 2 minute long little encounter. Because he has such a weird technique. Yeah. I don't know if it's not obvious, but my profile picture, the person on it is Kirara. No, not Megami. During the Culling Game art, there's a old Shikigami user. He has two different kinds. He has like a big one that crawls on the ground, and he has pterodactyls. And the orbital pattern that they make creates a barrier that cuts anything that enters it. He gets one shot by Yuta immediately the second Yuta enters the Culling Game. But, I don't know, he has an interesting technique. I hope the paint guy fight, or the pen guy rather, is extended too. I think that would be just fun. I don't know. I like all the goofy little fights. Drag the show out as much as you possibly can. Give me one fucking full episode for every side encounter. I'd love it. Give me 7 seasons in a movie. I need. Otherwise, we're gonna run out too quick. You know what's funny? Because obviously I look at my videos sometimes to see what tends to thread the best on the old analytics. And I've noticed that sometimes profile pictures that I make that have pictures of women in it just statistically do better. And it always makes me giggle a little bit, because it's like, wow, you guys are just a bunch of fucking gooners, aren't you? My fan base is a bunch of degenerates, and I see it in my analytics every day. Yes, Drew Loftawala. I wanted them to extend that out into a full fight, because I thought that would have been so interesting. I get it, no dipping in his aura, but like, I don't know. Give me a haha funny fight scene. I'm also probably one of the only 5 Kuroshi fans on the entire planet. The Kirara is obvious. Type shit. I've used her in a few different thumbnails. There's like 3 different pictures I have. There's like the one of her with the finger up. There's the picture, the face that she gives when Megami finds out their technique. People claim Kirara's a femboy. I think the evidence supports them being trans more than a femboy, to be honest. Especially because Hikari has a line of dialogue where he says, like, who would want to be stuck on a Ferris wheel with a guy? And he would absolutely love to be stuck on a Ferris wheel with Kirara. So he clearly doesn't view Kirara as a guy. I don't think it's explicitly stated, but I don't know. I think the evidence just supports that more. And you know, the Souls community is famous for following facts and reason to uncover the deep lore, so they should be more than used to making such educated guesses. I liked the fact that they extended that fight out and made it so like hyped up between Kirara and Megami. Not only because it's just a Megami upscale, and I always like some Megami aura, but because Kirara is just kind of fucking base. Would never win in a game of poker, but you can't win them all. Probably the posture. I still think using Kashimo in the thumbnails of every single one of the DS3 videos was the funniest joke ever. After all the Covenant farming we had to do, it just felt fitting. bothering all over me right now. Did not mean to do that. I did not mean to be mean. Did not mean to be. Dr. Seuss feels like it's terrible. Well, and if I wasn't cheating on my, you know, cancer-ridden wife. Fun bit of lore for you if you didn't know that. See? That must be wild for me to play that headset. That was affecting speeds. In my defense though, the only train this around here picks up people at like only 5 in the morning. That's it. It has like no other times. Like, I've never ever seen it come any other time but 5 in the morning. It's like a one-way train. So like, it's not, you know, I feel like it's not that outrageous that I forget that that station exists. It's wild though. I'd be driving by there, they look like cryptids. It'd just be like a line of people lined up in the middle of the dark that all stare at you as you go down the road. I'm like, I know you're all waiting for the same train, but y'all just look like kin. Ow, but you don't bother. Bother, but there's no hole. if the real owl was actually the friends we made along the way? We're doing cosplay leader now. I wonder, could this be? Is such a coward. Refuse to stand and fight. Which I guess is impairment. Oh. I'm bugging. There's stuff. Whoa. What? What? No! How dare you? I'm surprised that did not boot me straight out of the fight. I don't know what that's about. Either way, it doesn't matter now. We definitely lost this. I'm surprised the stream stayed intact and switched offline mode. It usually means that I lost internet connection. Unless the stream is behind and it did disconnect, and I'm about to find out any second now. It's very real possible. But it looks like it's chilling. There's only one way. Minecraft. What is the Birdman doing on the craft? I should get on and harass him for not being on the live stream. You lying dick, I've got your ass on satellite. I see you playing Minecraft. I don't know, I wouldn't say he's blah 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 blah. I wouldn't say he's my favorite of the ones I've fought so far. Well, my favorite boss fight has obviously been the Holding String Monkeys. got stuck in a bitch. Absolute favorite. I don't know. This one is more straightforward than his Ashina Castle fight. I don't like the poison that he used in the second phase in that fight. But, well, he might use that in the second phase of this fight too, so I guess there's always that possibility. Honestly, I think of all the main fights, like not including the mini bosses and shit, I think the Nichiro has been my favorite so far. Especially because he's just like low-key right. Like he low-key should just get the Dragon's Heritage and save Ashina. He's kind of the only one around here with an actual fucking plan. Like, why are we hating on the only one trying to save the place? The Ministry is gonna fist fuck the shit out of this place until there's nothing left. I see no reason why we shouldn't make him an immortal lightning-wielding super soldier that fights off all of Ashina's enemies. It's like having your own, like, immortal demigod protector. And that's literally his only motivation, too. It's not like he wants to conquer all of Japan. He's only in it, as far as I'm aware, to protect Ashina. So it's just like, let him win, dude. Kill me. And let him win. It's not like our goal is any more important. Mixture of both. What information I do have was obtained a long time ago. But this is the first blind playthrough. Content is really good, just want to save Ashina. Yeah, like, if he literally has no ulterior motives, then he's just right. If the game gave me a choice, like at the very start of the game, whenever you fight him on top of that roof, if the game would just be like, surrender, I would hit, yeah, okay. I'd just let him win, honestly. The Ministry enemies are really annoying too, so it's just like, he's right, bro. Let him fucking win. Give up. The Centipede, is that the one you're talking about? The one that, like, flails over and over again towards you, and you have to, like, parry it off, like, 15 times in a row, and then it does, like, the double claw swipe. Because I've seen 2 of those so far, and they are kind of interesting. Yeah, that boss, that's valid. Those are cool. I do like those guys. I like the Orin of the Waters a lot. And the monk. The ghost fights have been cool. Everyone kept telling me to use, like, special items for the monk, but I don't know. Doing it raw just was better. Pause. The Armored Knight? It's looking for his fucking kid. 'Cause we killed him really quick. barely even got to see the dude. It was like the second or third try, and I just immediately clicked him. I think it was the second try, because the first time I got there, I had no gourds. Easy boss story. I like that he takes no damage because his armor does have a gap through the slide of his sword into. That's surprisingly tough. I just feel like the Owl Father is such a bum. I can't imagine who would choose to side with him over your fucking sworn child surrogate fucking ward, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Like, Papa Wolf ain't out here for that bullshit. Why would I give a shit about you? It's fucking my daylight. Unichiro is like Lawrence if he was genuinely just pure of heart and did no wrong. And like, how can you even hate on that? Everyone else here is on some scheming bullshit. He's just like, dude, I don't want my home to burn down. Is that okay with you? For some reason, we're really fucking insistent that it's not. I feel like I've never disagreed more with the protagonist I was playing in a game before. He even asked nicely, dude, in the cutscene, like... I mean, as nicely as you can ask someone that you kidnapped, I guess, but... he's pretty respectful. I'm so glad that worked. You are a bitch, Mr. Owl. A big old bitch. Guys. My greed is taking over, I can't lie. I want it bad. I just want to see it. Just a glimpse of that second phase soft hands. Bummy as a motherfucking ugly bitch. Oh, ow, you suck. This guy's up there with fucking Lionel from Nina the Hollower for like most obvious bad guy I've ever seen in my life. Oh, he got stuck again like a dumbass. He shows the other one. And threw off my phone there a little bit. I don't really have anywhere else I can go right now. The plan is to do all of Fountainhead Palace in one stream. So we pretty much have to just either brute force Owlfather or try to brute force the Headless. As far as I know, I've mopped up all the mini-bosses that I have access to so far. Yeah, I don't know, we'll see how it goes. We got him pretty close to second favorite a second ago, so we're getting there, I guess. I'm more looking forward to getting into Fountainhead Palace next stream, though. If I could just be using this one, I believe that would honestly be lovely. Like the corner very much. That is the corner. Even in the corner seems the best. More Yo, why did that do, like, damage? Oh, you would do that version that time. I have to test that again. So. Bruh, him getting stuck on the pillar fucked up the timing. That's so shit. Just so shit. I genuinely thought that Yharnam's greed could never be topped, but tell me why Ashina is even stingier. The prices on these fucking spirit emblems are ridiculous. Nah, we're just having to farm because Ashina is greedy as fuck and they keep raising the prices of spirit emblems. We had a ton, but they raised the price so quick that we fucking have to really grind to get money. Costs 50 to buy one of them. That shit's outrageous. In no world is 50 valid. That shit is just like an outrageous price. Fuck all the way off, dude. This guy fucking blows. Come on, buddy, get bored. We don't got time for this. Low key, I think these are the guys to farm. Even though they're kind of annoying. They give more XP, more sen, and more resources than any of those fodder ass enemies that were out there. I don't like how they keep ganging up on me. That shit's bumming. He's so close. Just let me finish him. I also wanted to do this because I just think this will make farming more efficient. Honestly, not sure if we're gonna be able to get Owl done this stream or not. Might be our first stream farther. See, ganging up on me is just some bummy work. We're at the Hirata estate right now, the second version of it. Fuck this guy, dude, honestly. What a menace. Good XP though, so I guess they're pretty worth it. Should I drop it now that I upgraded? 48 now. I don't know how much better that is than it was before. That doesn't sound all that much better. Starting with this guy would probably be smarter from now on. Did one of them drop light coin purses? The enemies can drop those? no idea where that is, but I just killed Lady Butterfly. Oh, okay, so Lady Butterfly is in Harada Estate. It's the exact same place. You're there the first time around. You can go back there later on and fight another boss, and that's where we're at right now. If I were to go down this room, the same boss fight room where you fought Lady Butterfly is right over there. I'm basically right on top of that spot. You don't have to come back here, but it's like man, that attack is just bringing bullshit. Sweep and a thrust? I ain't got that many fingers. Let's see. Well, we found our spot from now on. I don't think we're gonna spend too much time. We're just gonna grab a few more items and we're dipping. That's so ideal. I don't know, there might be a better spot than this. But this feels, other than Mibu Village, this feels like one of the two best spots probably so far. Probably shouldn't have done that, it was a waste. I guess it gets it done quick though. I'm gonna be stuck in. No way! What a bitch. The masters of the shit hand technique are quite formidable. Didn't need to waste one again either. Fighting the guy you fight at the start of the game. Nice. This is probably your first playthrough, I'd imagine. Same here, only we're a little deeper. A wee bit. I guess let's go back to it. Not available. target.